are. Already on number 2.
Yeah. So as you know, this is kind of a smoke and mirrors gig, right? Because
absolutely.
We, since we live so far apart, Susie's in
Apollo Beach, Florida.
And I am in northwestern Indiana. So we will only be getting together like once a month to do these. So we'll record a couple when we're together, share them with you bit by bit. So
and then
here we
we'll
are.
Go back and forth visiting each other. So that's bonus for us.
Such an amazing bonus. I think I'm getting the better end of the deal.
Oh, definitely.
I come to sunny Florida.
No.
And you come
to peaceful, tranquil northern Indiana.
It is no traffic.
No traffic.
You sure y'all have a lot more traffic than we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but every place has its charm.
Oh, great.
It's charm. So we've been hanging out, my husband Rich and I here. Oh, I'm Kristi, by the way.
And I'm Suzie, by the way.
We should probably say that. We're pretty new to y'all, right?
Right?
So we'll keep reminding you who we are. Soon you won't forget.
All right. It's so funny.
We've been hanging out here in Florida. Oh my goodness.
It's been really great New Year's week weather. And it's been like around 70, 72 degrees, sunny.
It's beautiful.
And in the evening it goes down to about maybe 60-ish. So it's been really nice.
I think next weekend in Indiana, it's going to be 15.
15.
For the high.
Cannot even imagine.
For the high.
No. Yeah. That's like living in the refrigerator to me. No. So.
They were talking about pulling out coats the day we leave because it's going to be in the 60s.
That's our coat weather with boots and sweaters.
You're going to freeze when you visit me.
That's all right.
We'll have blankets.
Yeah, there you go.
At the Grand Llewellyn.
The Grand Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. Although our accommodations are
they're
not
beautiful.
We have a beautiful home that our church owns, and my husband's a pastor. I don't know if I said that last time. He's a Lutheran pastor, and so we live in the parsonage. But it is beautiful.
It is beautiful, and
we've had a lot of input in how they've updated it. It's been a blessing. But hey, let's talk about Christmas for just a second.
Right.
How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was perfect. I had my children here with their new wife and husband, and it was just a really great week. We were chill. We just hung out. We had presents. We had food. We had games. It was just so great to be with them and just experience just joy. It was just tons of fun.
So I'm so glad.
We really had a great time.
Oh, good.
How about you? Yours was
unbelievable. So, as you can imagine, with my husband being a pastor, life is pretty busy around Christmas time. But we had the blessing of our son and daughter-in-law and our little Elliot come visit for 2 weeks. We have a pretty small house. It's like 1,200 square feet. So, for 5 of us, with all the baby stuff, it was tight, and I think in the end we were all not ready to be apart from each other, but ready for our own space and room. But it was a joy, like complete joy. So we didn't really go out and do a lot. We stayed home and enjoyed the baby. In those 2 weeks, I cannot believe how much that child changed in 2 weeks. Like he started doing this so big, and he started cruising, and it was just remarkable. Smiling and wrinkling his nose. He wasn't doing that before he came at Christmas. It was just a joy.
And they dress him up so cute.
Oh my goodness. His Gigi likes to shop.
On Christmas he had a bow tie.
Oh, that was from his great-grandma.
Oh,
that outfit
man.
was super, super cute.
So
we did take a little trip and visit Rich's parents. We all met for lunch one day. His sister and his niece and our brother-in-law and my in-laws, and they got to see the baby, and that's cool. It's neat to see Rich's dad loves Elliot, and it's very cute to see them react together. I directed a children's program at church, and that went really good. I directed adult choir, so it's a busy time, and I was working at the quilt shop, so we had a lot going on, but it was a beautiful Christmas. We really didn't do a lot of gift exchanging between like Rich and I, because being with Elliot and Emma and Ben was just like the gift completely. They're a little bit picky eaters. And so we had been saving up, buying gift cards, saving gift cards we'd gotten, and we went out to eat a lot. A, so I didn't have to spend all my time in the kitchen, and B, they could have what they wanted, and I didn't have to worry about what to make them. So that was pretty fun. And Elliot is eating more and more foods, and that was fun to see him trying. Oh, he had a piece of steak, and he went to town.
Incredible.
He just was chewing.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, let's take a drink.
Let's take a drink
from our cup of happy.
Cup of happy. Cheers.
Cheers.
To the new year.
So,
thank you. Get your cup
our
of
visit
happy.
here, we've gone out to eat a lot too.
We have.
Rich and I are going to have to get way serious when
We are.
we're going to have to get way serious when we get back to Indiana, because we've eaten out for like 3 weeks now.
It's fun, but you know, there are more calories in food in restaurants. Let's face it.
Well, you get a
Sadly,
bigger portion.
You do,
I
and you know, it's different than what you cook, which is usually really tasty.
That being said,
With
we've
a lot
had
of
some
water.
great food here. We ate out on the water yesterday.
We did. We ate at Circle's restaurant.
Oh, it's
Had
beautiful.
great seafood. And
I had
it was
crab
so
legs.
Pretty.
Mm.
Crab legs.
Rich
and
had mai
shrimp.
mai, and you had
I had shrimp.
You had shrimp.
Mhm.
Steve had shrimp. It was
Mhm.
good. We had Italian the night before at the greatest place, and the coconut cake.
Oh, I know. We've
Holy
had
cow.
good desserts.
Yeah, we
And
got
then
it.
yesterday, after the outdoor experience at Circles, we went to a certain place that somebody wanted to go to called Home Goods, and we really enjoyed that there when we walked out of
It was a
the place with
pleasurable shopping
bags
experience.
each, and our husbands had to come get us.
We had to buy him ice cream.
We did. We
Oh,
bought
let's
ice
talk
cream.
about our shirts.
Oh yes, so last night, so on New Year's Eve, we, it was the release of Wicked, which we're both big fans.
Mhm.
So
I may
out-
or may not have sung out loud
it's
a few
okay.
times.
If you weren't here, I would have sung too, but you sing better than me. So anyway, it came out on New Year's Eve, streaming. So we bought it and we watched it here at home. And so Kristi wore her Team Pink
Jingle Ball
shirt,
Mhm.
and I wore my Team Green Jingle Ball shirt, and we watched the movie while we did our 12 by 12.
I have a question for you. If you could pick which you were going to wear, pink or green, would you be Team Pink or would you be Team Green?
I would be Team Pink.
For the character in Wicked, or because you like pink?
Because I like pink. Because I like pink. That's why. And I really love this color.
It is pretty.
I really like this in the regular shirt. I did not buy a sweatshirt because
Stephanie, can you fix this?
never cold enough to wear a sweatshirt very much in Florida. But I loved this one. But I love my green too.
I loved
We
all
had
the Jingle
pants.
Ball
It's
merch.
adorable stuff.
Yeah.
It really was.
It was. I was
And it's
gifted this
real
by a
roomy.
dear friend.
Yeah, cool. That's such a nice gift.
It is. She's so thoughtful.
I'm so thoughtful.
The thing I was going to
So
say
much.
was, though, if I could pick what color I would wear to see it at Wicked, after seeing it last night, okay, I've seen Wicked on the stage. I think you've
Same,
seen Wicked on the
twice.
stage,
Mhm.
but this is a totally different
It is
experience.
amazing.
A lot deeper understanding to the
Of the story.
storyline from seeing it. And if I were to go see it in the theater now, and I would say we were going to go wear Team Pink or Team Green, according to like where your heart lies, I'd be Team Green.
I know.
That it was just, that's all I'm going to say.
I know.
Mhm.
I just think I loved Glinda the Witch and her general character, not because of who she represented, just because I thought she was just fun.
She did do a great job,
She did do an amazing
but
job.
my heart and
Yes,
Elphaba.
I know.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
here we
12 by
are.
12, should we tell them what it is?
You better tell them what it is.
Well, I was watching Sable Stitchers, and
We like you, Sable Stitchers.
we do love you, Sable Stitchers, so much. She wished us good luck. Lindy did the
Yeah,
other day, and that was so sweet.
that was really nice.
So sweet. But anyway, I was watching them, and they were talking about this 12 by 12 a few months ago. And I was like, oh. So the idea, you can kind of customize it your own way. But the idea is that you do 12 new starts on New Year's Eve between 12 o'clock and 12 o'clock, noon and midnight. And then you've got those projects ready to go for the new
To
year.
motivate you.
So some people say, though, they already had enough starts that they didn't want to start new things. So in their 12 by 12, they just did starts they had already begun, right? So I brought this idea to Suzie, and she agreed. She did.
I did.
Not thinking probably about hosting us in her home when she agreed.
And making everything perfect, which is what I like to do.
And maybe not understanding the depth of how competitive I am, and if I set a goal, it's happening. I set a goal.
It happened.
It
happened.
I helped clean up things this morning and everything,
Okay.
but last night I wasn't much help because I
That's
wanted to
all
get
right.
my 12 by 12
And she did it, and
accomplished.
I'm so proud of her.
Thank you.
You were.
So we
You were
thought
amazing.
today we would share with you our 12 projects.
So, now remember what she just told you. So, since I was busy being hostess, I managed to get 4 done of my 12 by 12. I still have chosen what I'm going to be doing.
And I think that's amazing considering all the hosting you did.
Well, thank you. But I have decided that I would do a new twist, personal twist on my 12 by 12. So I have decided that I'm going to do 12 by January 2nd.
Which is 1,
12.
2, 12.
I'm
So there
clever.
you go. But we haven't
So there,
stitched yet today.
We haven't
so,
stitched yet,
well,
so
I
I have
have,
to get
but you
busy.
haven't. I got up and
busy.
did. Yeah, you did.
You always get up and did. So
I like to get up and stitch the minute I'm up. She likes to get up and shower
I
the
like
minute
to
she's up.
shower and have breakfast, and yeah, then I
So-
get to it. The work of the day.
So we're going to share with you
Yeah.
what our goal is for, our projects that we chose for our 12 by 12, and and we'll show what we got accomplished on the ones we did. So
Yeah.
do you want to go first, or do you want me
Well, I will,
Okay.
except that I can't even show my first one because it's just a pattern. It's an ancient 1983.
Ancient.
That would be considered an antique now. It is an antique pattern, not really, from 1983 that I've owned. Remember, in our first episode, I told you I used to cross-stitch back in the 80s with watching my kids at their lessons. So I picked this pattern up at a very cute little cross-stitch shop that used to exist in South Florida at the time. It's just a pineapple, and it says welcome, and I've always liked that symbol ever since moving to the South, even though that's debatable whenever you live in Florida.
But it's also kind of Pennsylvania Dutch style,
It
which
could be, yeah, it could be. So it's just going to be a little pineapple. There's literally 2 colors in this thing, and it's tiny, which I thought was really good thing. And I'll show it to you. I'm going to complete it by the next time we have a FlossTube, and I'll show it to you because it's stinking cute.
Listen to you saying that on camera.
I am. I'm actually announcing my goal for the world to hear. So I cannot fail.
Proud of you.
I cannot fail.
You need some accountability?
I do.
So did you get
Much.
any finished at all on that one last night?
Well, I did. I got the bottom of the pineapple done. I don't know if you can see, but it's yellow
Here.
on this flax 14 count. Also, note to everyone, I'm a 14 count girl because these old eyes can't see very well, and I'm not that fast at it. Remember, I'm just starting, so maybe I'll advance to 16 or 18, but
Maybe you will.
we'll see how
You
that
know what?
unfolds.
You do
Yeah.
whatever.
So that's my number one.
Whatever,
Whatever works.
Okay, so I have to tell you a little bit about the gift that I received for Christmas. My friend Kristi, who works at the quilt shop with me, we did an Advent gift to each other every day for 25 days in
That's
December.
so
It was the
nice.
most special thing. So 2 girls had come into our shop, and they were doing it for each other at different times. And we were like, this is so cool. So we decided to do it.
So
We
nice.
FaceTimed each other every morning and opened our gifts. And I miss my FaceTime with her every morning. But she gifted me the greatest gift.
They were so nice stuff.
I got so many great gifts. But I got 3 patterns from
Look at them. How cute
Hands-On
are they?
Design, and they're called a Homestead Gathering, and there's the pocket, the pinwheel, and the fob. Well, the fob, I'll have you hold this one up.
Okay.
The fob is a
How cute
little
is that?
beehive. Let's see, can you go a little closer? Can you,
Okay.
I don't know. Beehive, there we go, and it has a flag underneath it. And you make it into this little tag, and it came with a little bead charm. It came with all the stuff, and it came with linen.
Linen.
And Kristi had not yet stitch with linen.
Oh.
I'm only doing this one, so you don't have to open all the other ones, because in my 12 by 12, I'm only focusing on this one, the fob.
That's fair.
So I did my first run at linen. I'm an Ada girl, although I'm starting to like 16 and 18 and 20, so I figure if I can work on Ada that small, I probably can work on linen. The 2 by 2 thing intimidated me.
Yeah.
Like trying to see 2 holes. It's really funny. I was shocked. It is not as hard as it feels like it's going to be.
So
it was very natural.
One
It's
by
2 squares. You go over 2 little
Yeah.
tiny squares. So all I got was the first line of the flag done. Like, it's just a little bitty stripe. That's all I got done. But I liked it. And I'm really glad that Kristi gave this to me, and I gave it a try. Nothing is ironed because this all happened last night. Like, so we didn't get up and iron. We were planning everything today. But I love how close and tight it is.
It's very pretty.
And Kristi, I thank you for motivating me. I can't wait to do this. And maybe I'll motivate her too. And my flosses, it came with the flosses and everything. And they're real pretty, folky colors. And I have them on my little Primrose drops. Love the Primrose Cottage. So that's my number 1.
Cool.
The little bee. Because if you watched our last video, I do have the bee holiday at my house.
Yes.
And so I figured I'd do these for my bees.
Very cool.
Okay.
All right. My number 2 is called Squeeze the Day.
Here, let me hold it.
And
for you.
it's by Primrose Cottage. And that is one that I did work on last night as well. And so this one, there it is, kids. That's how much I got done. A line. It was a start.
But I'm going to tell you,
So
you
there.
really didn't have much more time than that. By you
didn't.
got everything out,
I mean, I was
you got your
hustling.
floss, and you got started, and you got situated. It was time to stop and do another one. Or you had to take a potty break or get a drink, or by the way,
eat
let's
food,
take a drink.
or eat
Let's-
dessert.
Yeah, let's
So
have a drink.
Let's have a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my number 2, we'll just throw these to the ground.
Okay.
Um,
Kristi makes the most gorgeous bags too.
Aw, thank you.
By the way, she gifted me very nice bags.
Well, so
and
I'm a
gonna learn how
little-
to make them myself.
I'm a little obsessive.
You are.
So my 12 by 12 all had to have a matching bag.
Of course.
I mean, so that's what I've been working on.
But they're,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what you're working on.
Well,
when you pick up
thankfully
a
I didn't
bag.
have to buy them all. I could just make
No,
them.
You could just pick them
So-
up and you know what you're making.
This one's really special because I get to use Classic Colorworks. I get to use fancy floss.
Fancy floss.
And if you can tell by the colors and the bag, it's a patriotic one. So it's the American Sampler from Primrose
Is
Cottage.
that not gorgeous?
It is beautiful. And
It's just
all
so pretty.
I was able to get done yesterday was a little bit of the roof and a little bit of the house, but it's
All right.
there.
It's a
It's
start.
stitched, and it is on 14 count on a cream.
It's very pretty.
I don't know where the cream even came from. I just
Well, that's
happen
what
to
they
have
have
it.
done on. It
They
looks
well
like-
they have but they have it on linen. Mine's going to be
Oh.
big because it's
That's
14,
good.
but that's okay.
Big is good.
Yeah, I mean that's okay, right?
It is okay.
All right, what you got next?
Do. So my
This is my favorite
number 3 is January from the Primrose Cottage 12 monthly minis. And so my number 3 was going to be January. So
You can't
kids,
do that.
count. Oh,
You
sorry.
can't do that.
We're learning. So count on seeing that one next.
It's the little
YouTube.
snowman.
It is. It's adorable. Little
Can-
snowman in between little evergreen. boughs.
Evergreen trees, yeah.
It's so cute.
It's very cute. Can I tell you about this book a little?
Yeah.
So at Cotton Hearts Quilt Shop where I work, I do a monthly class with this book. Every month we stitch one of these and then we finish it in a different way.
Oh.
For instance, the turkeys, we only did one little turkey and we put it on a salt shaker and filled it with rice and put little counting beads in it that we decorated with beads.
So cute.
And then the Christmas one we did, the December we did a Christmas ornament. We mounted and we made our own cording out of DMC floss.
Oh,
So anyway, for
pretty.
the snowman that you're making, we are taking an Altoid tin and we just stitched one of the little snowmen and we're putting it on the top of the Altoid tin
Oh,
and making it a
cute.
needle minder.
Yeah.
So if you're in the Northwest Indiana area and you want to take my finishing class, just a little commercial.
I know. Well, sometime whenever I come up to film
Yeah.
our next FlossTube, I'm gonna go to one of Kristi's classes. So
I'm very excited.
I know, I am too. I think they'll be fun.
Okay, my next one is another Primrose Cottage, just like a commercial for
Primrose
Lindsay
Cottage.
and her beautiful
Yes,
patterns,
we
right?
do.
I am
Mhm.
doing the ABC.
I think that's adorable.
It is so cute. That's for the bee holiday again.
ABC.
You can hold that, and I will show you all those gorgeous bee
Look at
flosses.
How
I
pretty is
mean,
that? That would go really nice in my house.
it would. You should start
It would.
stitching
I
these
should start
bees.
stitching this.
And I went out on a limb, and
Ooh.
you know what? I've been buying fabric on the D-Stash sites, and they don't always tell you what it is or where it's
What's
from.
a D-Stash?
It's like a place where cross-stitchers sell the stuff they don't want anymore.
Is
At
that,
cheap.
where is it on Facebook?
Yeah, I'll invite you. Sorry,
Okay,
Steve.
Cool. What makes us spend money? Buy
So I had gotten this minty colored fabric in one of my D-Stash boxes, and I just did a little bit of the border down there at the bottom.
Cute.
But it's going to be really pretty, I think.
So let me ask you about your, I've noticed this. Do you sew around the edges?
No, so here's
They
the deal.
color.
I thought about it. So like when you go to Color and Cotton and you buy fabric there,
Yes.
they have a serger in the back, and whatever piece you buy, they serge around it.
Oh,
So this
nice.
person must have got it somewhere where they serged around it.
Yeah.
But I've been told if you don't have a serger, which I don't, you could take the rick-rack stitch
Yeah.
on your machine and just stitch all around it, so the zigzag, so it doesn't
I might
fray.
start doing that because I've been
think-
constantly pulling out strings.
I need to start doing that
Me
too.
too.
Yeah.
That's a goal. That's a goal.
But this is a really cool thing that Color and Cotton, again, we have to get to St. Louis
We
to Color and
do.
Cotton. Color and Cotton, I'm coming for you at the end of January.
Actually, I am too.
She won't be there at
Not
the
in
end of
January,
January,
but-
but she's gonna come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so my
love this.
my number 5, is this number 5 already?
Yeah.
It is.
They're flying,
It's
man.
the, well, I call it the Go Tell It on the Mountain series. That it's 3. This is big, kids. So, but I'm going to
Here.
get it done. I'm going to get it done. And remind me who it's by?
This is by Proper Stitcher.
Proper Stitcher.
So go
These are
tell
so
it.
beautiful.
Oh no, this isn't the. Yeah, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere that Jesus Christ is born. I'm doing these too, and I started with that Jesus Christ is born because I want to do a bunch of nativity stitches. So which one are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with Go Tell It on the Mountain.
And do them in order.
And do them in order.
Mhm.
So one of the reasons that I ended up loving these things is that this design is by Annie Turner. And I'm guessing maybe that she, well, I don't know if she does or not, that she might live around here the west coast of Florida, because she mentioned, or she might live in North Carolina, but she mentions that she brings this design in a time of uncertainty and grief for many. I was asked to participate in a fundraiser for our dear friends affected by Hurricane Helene in 2024. That was here, one little short mile from my house.
But this one is actually for North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Because the Proper Stitcher's sister or sister-in-law lived on top of a mountain in North Carolina.
Okay.
And they didn't hear from her for a few days, and they actually got her, and she's staying with them right now.
Well, thank
And that's
goodness.
what
And that,
encouraged that.
yeah, I mean, Hurricane Helene came here to Florida, but it was most devastating, as we all know, in the Asheville, North Carolina area.
Right.
And that's where our son was married last April, and it's gone. You know, I mean, it was gone. But it did affect Florida badly, and I thought this is really a nice tribute to that
To
whole
give back,
period
yeah.
of time, to give back and to support them. They're doing an amazing job in recovery. I know there's a long way to go, but that area is near and dear to our hearts. Our son went to summer camp there forever when he was a kid, and we just loved the entire area.
And it's a
and
beautiful
really-
stitch too. I
It is
mean,
a
they're
beautiful stitch, a beautiful, and
beautiful
meaningful.
patterns.
So I think I'm going to make all 3.
You know
and,
what you could do?
I'm going to make them like a series, you know, and just mount them all together.
Mount them together like your
that.
shells.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like the
think that's-
shells. Mhm.
these shells right back here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was going to say something about, I have vowed that every time I pick that up to stitch, I would say a prayer for them.
That's so nice.
And their efforts. Yeah. So I
so
try
nice.
to really
they
do
still
that.
Need so many prayers. And, and just so
there's a lot of people still learning how to cope, people. Right?
Oh, man. Yes.
Okay. Yes. My number 4.
Number 5.
This is my number 4.
Oh, how did I get ahead of you?
I don't know. No, you were on number 4. Go tell it on the mouth that you're number 4.
Sorry.
Okay, this bag I didn't make. My friend Debbie made for me before I learned to sew.
Pretty.
I've only been sewing for like a year and a half.
I know.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
Okay, not cross-stitching, sewing.
I love this one too. I love everything.
Here's something that I have to show you though. I got these. They're just Valentine tags. I gave you some of these, I think.
Did.
I gave you some of these tags. They're just Valentine tags from Amazon, and I just punched an extra hole in them and made my little heart-shaped needle. And look at those colors. They're gorgeous.
I love them.
Here's the story on this. You can hand it.
Yeah.
You can hold it up. It's by Anabella. But
I love you, Anabella.
I love this because the fabric that it's on is by Moda, and we have that at the shop, and it is my favorite fabric at the shop. So I'm going to actually take the fabric. So the little house in the cross-stitch part matches the little house in the fabric. So I'm going to do this exact finish after I'm done stitching it.
I love it.
And it's very Valentine's-y, so it'll go with my Valentine's stitches.
Will you buy me some of that fabric?
Yeah,
I will.
I will.
I'm going to make this too.
Isn't the cutest fabric?
I think it's fabulous.
It's adorable. So anyway, all I got was part of the grass done, like one line on the grass.
Well, no, wait a minute. What's the pink?
Oh, this is a needle minder.
No. Along the top.
Oh, that's just the selvage.
Okay.
And I have a cute little house needle minder from My Big Toe. That's a cute shop for needle minders. And they're real light. They're not heavy. Some are really heavy, you know, and I like these because they're real light.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4.
That's fine. I love it. Okay. My next number 5 is one. Okay, so this is a pattern, so I can't show you. It was a free pattern on, I think on a Facebook site. It says Marina's Post, but it's a picture of Santa and presents, and the tag on the top of the present says auguri, which is Italian for best wishes. And
he's cute.
I think he's really cute. And Italy, we love Italy. We love visiting Italy. Our daughter was married in Italy, and
so cool.
I think I might end up giving it to her for next Christmas, hopefully. But it's super cute. I'm sorry, it's just a pattern I can't show, but you'll see it when it's done.
Yeah. I am doing, for my number 5, Blessings Be Thine. Isn't that a pretty Christmas sampler? Quaker. It's got sampler and Quaker elements. Do you call that a sampler or a Quaker, or is it both? I don't know. But it is from this amazing book. I have been wanting to do something by Blackbird Designs, and I hadn't yet. So this is Home for the Holidays. It's a beautiful book with many gorgeous ones.
Colors too.
Yeah, look at that little bitty box. That's a pin
so
key.
Pretty.
I love it.
Show them.
Well, it's real small. Let me find it. Let me find the pattern if maybe it's bigger. I couldn't decide what I was going to do because everything is just so beautiful. But there's this cute little pin keep. If I can, here it is. Look at this. It's called the Meadow. Isn't that sweet? Oh my goodness. But I chose the Blessings Be Thine because I loved the colors. I loved the look. So all I got finished on that last night was this little corner flower.
But look at that. It's so tiny.
It's so sweet. This is on Vintage Country Mocha, and the count is 14. It's not tiny. No.
Oh,
that's 14.
Wow.
It's a nice piece. I love Vintage Country
Very pretty
Mocha.
color, yeah.
So, and it's just got 4 colors, 2 greens, a burgundy, and a cream. I liked that. I like that about Quakers and samplers. It doesn't take a ton of floss.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And I use the DMC. She calls for Weeks Dye Works and a couple of others, but I use the DMC. And can I talk about this bag really quick?
Yeah. It's cute.
It's not, I didn't make this one. Isn't it cute?
I love it.
So this bag and one other that I have is what got me to making the bags. These are by Straight from the Heart by Sue. And Straight from the Heart by Sue sells her bags. She has a website, but she also sells them at Color and Cotton. Stacks of them at Color and Cotton. And she puts a little tassel and a charm on the end of them, and I really like that. So cute bag. All right.
I like bags too. I have to learn how to make them.
She's gonna learn how to make them.
In my spare time.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll make her sit still.
I know. Anyway, the next one that I have is also a pattern, folks. I'm so sorry. I'm coming into my pattern phase. But it's just a picture of a little flamingo. It went with these girls back here with the seashells. And
Everything's a girl with Susie, just so
is,
you know.
all
These girls. I love it.
Anyway, this was also an ancient cross stitch by Seashore Designs that I started. I can remember exactly when I did all three of them, sitting in the gymnastics waiting room for the parents, watching my daughter learn how to do gymnastics when she was 6. So I got these 3 done, and then at the time I didn't just really want a pink flamingo in my house, but now I do, because I like flamingos, and I just redid my craft room and it's all pink, so
it's going to be so cute in her craft.
So
we're going to get her to do a tour of her
once
craft
it gets all done.
It is so beautiful.
It's so pretty.
It is.
I can't wait to show you.
It's pink
so
and
that's number
feminine.
6.
That was some of our shopping yesterday, was buying things for
That
her.
was number 6.
Okay, the next one I'm doing
Oh, it's so cute.
is Primrose Cottage.
Look at this. How pretty.
And that beautiful floss keeper. We showed that floss keeper on our last FlossTube. Susie showed it.
Soulful designs.
Yeah, love it with the strawberries on it. And this is strawberry
It's berry basket.
berry basket, and it came in the Sip and Stitch last spring. That's just Daisy. She wants to be in the show.
Daisy's mad.
And so I'm doing this one. And so it's not out for sale yet, I don't think.
It's not?
No, because it came in the Sip and Stitch in the spring, but I'm guessing it's going to be a PDF soon. And I also bought from Primrose Cottage
that's so pretty.
the Berry Smoothie 16 count Ada, and I just got the little door and window, a couple windows from the house done. That's all I got, but
so cute.
I love that fabric, and I posted a picture of it, and somebody was like, "Oh, my favorite fabric," and I'm like, "I'm with you."
There it is. Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm doing this again. It's a pattern. It is from Primrose Cottage, and it's the Give Thanks. I thought I'd throw a give.
This was their free pattern in November. If you don't know about their free patterns,
you need to know.
You just sign up for their email, their newsletter
first
every month.
Friday,
so we should be getting one this Friday.
We will. Well, yeah. It's tomorrow.
No, tomorrow is not Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. That's right.
Tomorrow you can buy their Valentines that were just released.
It's so cute. Yes.
And I'm hoping that on Friday, the free one will kind of be something that goes with the ones that you can purchase. But we're planning to go shopping tomorrow morning.
We are, absolutely.
I mean,
yeah. So anyway, I threw a little Thanksgiving in there. You'll see it. You'll see it when it's done. It's beautiful.
If you go on to their Facebook page, a lot of people stitched it.
A lot of people already did
You can see it already done, yeah.
I'm always impressed by how they release, and then somebody's got it done in 2 days. Beautifully. It's gorgeous. So that would be my number 6.
Number 7 for me
this one's so
is Peppermint Pals by Brenda Gervais. I love everything Brenda Gervais. I really, really do. And he is super adorable. Here, do you want to hold him?
Sure.
Look at his plaid pants. I'm a gingham girl.
Hilarious.
And I love those pants. I love the little snowman head basket that he's holding with the candy canes in it. I adore it. And I had some blue fabric that had come in a bundle that I got in that resale place. Yeah. And again, it's all serged, and it's kind of a denim. And all I got was a little bitty bit of that snowman bucket.
So cute.
Wait, why can't I? There we go.
There he goes.
That little bucket that he's holding. I just got that little bucket. Everything that goes into a container for Susie is a bucket. And I love that about her. It just makes me, and then look, I got these tags. They're just gift tags from Michael's. I just punched some holes in them, and so I have my own little snowman I have adored this pattern ever since I saw it. And there's one that's called Winterberries and Pine.
Oh.
Rumor has it if you call Shepherd's Bush, you can get one, but you can't find it anywhere. It's like on my list. You know the bunny one that I'm going to show? That
Yes.
It's a little snowman head with stuff coming out of it.
Oh, how cute.
I'm
blue.
hot on the trails for that one. I really want that.
I love the blue. I think it's going to be so pretty.
Yeah, they did it on more of a teal, but I kind of liked this denim. I think it'll be nice. I think it's a 14 count. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So now we're on to my number 8. And this one you probably saw. I think this was, this is a Liz Matthews, and it's Fa La La. And I think I got this one from the
Jingle Ball.
Jingle Ball, when she offered some patterns available for sale. So I love the colors. I just love everything about it. So hopefully I'll be able to get this one completed by Christmas, but I just thought it was really cute.
I believe in you.
I hope so. She did it on 36 count. Yeah, that's not happening.
But she gives you how to do it on 14.
It's probably going to be humongous.
14, it's 10 by 5 1/4. Not as big as you think, though.
No, I guess
it's
not.
Sweet.
I love it.
It will look very nice in your
colors.
Coastal vibe here in Florida.
It will.
Another Brenda Gervais for me. I'll tell you what, though. There's a lot of stitching in Brenda Gervais.
There is.
I mean, I love it,
Beautiful
but
stitching.
this little bunny, he's real light, so I don't know how well he'll show up.
I know.
But what's the name of it? Happy Easter?
Happy Easter.
Yeah. And I am doing it. Let's see, what is this? Is 14 count something. I don't know what kind of fabric it is. It came in one of these stashes that I. Look at me leaving a needle in there. That's a big no-no. I shouldn't have done that.
Where's your needle minder, girl?
Right there. Okay, all I got finished, not done. I hate that when people say that. Children are finished, turkeys are done. That's what I used to say when I was teaching. So I could stick a fork in you? You're done? Yeah, I'm finished. All I finished was one of his cheeks. That's like, or her. Suzie would say this is a her. It's a girl. This girl. All I finished with it was this girl's cheek, and you can barely even see it there. But
it's very light pink.
But it's like peachy.
So stinking cute.
It is stinking cute, and you might have to use this after I'm finished.
I might. I definitely might.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then this bag is also from Straight from the Heart by Sue. I had to have it because. Can you guess whose fabric this is?
No.
It is Teresa Kogut.
Oh, no.
And it's older Teresa Kogut, and so I couldn't find it. So you can see those bunnies on there. I couldn't find this fabric, and we don't sell it at my shop. And I tend to not buy a lot of fabric that we don't sell at my shop because I get a discount at my shop. So.
Well, it's also very beautiful fabric.
It is very beautiful fabric. So anyway, that's a bag by another one from the Heart, Straight from the Heart from Sue. You can get it color and cotton.
Cool. All right, my number 9 is also a pattern from Liz Matthews that I bought from the Jingle Ball. This one I adore.
I'm so surprised you bought this, though. It's a lot of stitching.
It is.
But it's
probably
gorgeous.
Going to be a long-term thing.
And that's okay.
First day of Christmas sampler and tree. There you go. Is that not gorgeous? I love the colors. I love the partridge in a pear tree.
Are you going to do it in a rectangle, or are you going to do it in a Christmas tree shape? Which one are you going to do, this or this?
Oh, in the framed.
The frame?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I thought Christmas tree's cute too, though.
It is, but I love that frame. I just think that's absolutely beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful.
So
the colors
get started on that.
I can't wait for you to pull the colors and just to see those glosses.
They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. So excited about that one.
We're on number 9 already.
So this is like tomorrow's project to get started.
Or tonight.
1, 2, my 12 by 12.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe.
We are going to play some cards tonight. We're going out to dinner with a friend of mine tonight. So, okay, this is my next one. I love Robin Pickens. I love her fabric that she designs for Moda. I love her cross-stitch patterns. I got to meet her at H&H this past year, which was really fun. She was standing right there with all her stuff. I'm like, wait, that's Robin Pickens.
I know you.
And I also got to meet Lori Holt, and I asked her where she starts stitching when she stitches a piece. And she's a top right stitcher. She starts at the top right. Where do you start?
I usually start in the top left. Isn't that, I just
And
thought about
I
that.
start at the bottom left.
Isn't that funny?
I did start one of mine in
I
the
don't know
middle,
why.
but so this one is called Loving Wishes,
Cute.
and it has 4 little Valentine pillows. Okay, thank you.
That's so
And
cute.
look at these colors. Oh,
Oh, they're gorgeous.
they are gorgeous. I put them on milk thread drops with a little charm from my big toe, which I adore.
Huh.
But those colors are, and our shop carries this pattern, so I am working on stitching for the shop and not me, but look at this fabric. This is DMC fabric, and it's Ada, 14 count, and it has like this iridescent sparkle. I don't know if it really shows in count.
But
This is my needle minder, but I just started the bottom of one of the hearts.
that's
I'm
adorable.
doing this pillow first, right here.
Beautiful.
But you could just do one of these hearts on something. That's something I love about Robin Pickens patterns. You can take them apart. They're really wonderful that way, and I have done that many times. So there you are.
Pretty.
That's that one.
Absolutely.
14 count. Yep.
Yeah.
14 count.
So my number 10 is a welcome sampler. This I also got on the Jingle Ball, and this is by Tiny Modernist. So I like to have welcome signs in my house. I have them a lot of places. So I thought, why not have a Christmas one?
You want to welcome everyone.
I want to welcome everyone. I'm very welcoming. So there. So that's also kind of a big thing, but I think it'll be gorgeous, and I love the colors of that too, and the message. So
Yeah.
that's why I chose it.
I love it.
So I'm going to be a busy girl working on all these big pieces, but that's
You're gonna be
okay.
fine.
It'll be good. It doesn't look that bad as far as, it looks big, but I mean,
It'll be easy to sit
I
and
think
stitch. You
so.
won't have to be tons
I
of
could
counting.
do like a letter,
Yeah.
or I could do a tree, or
Yeah.
like that, move
Right.
along like that. So,
All right, moving on to number 10.
woohoo!
Emily Call.
Yeah.
This one is Emily Call, and it is this turkey. I have this big goal of stitching a whole bunch of turkeys. I don't know why, but I'm kind of obsessed with turkeys.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. And I have it on the candy corn floss drops from Primrose Cottage. How cute are they? So lots of pretty colors, all DMC. And then I heard so many people talk about sugar cookie fabric, so I ordered some. And this is 14 count sugar cookie. And all I got was the bottom, just the bottom border done, but it's real pretty. That bottom
Tell
border.
me about sugar cookie. Is it a
That's the
special
color.
kind?
No, it's the
that's
color.
the color.
Yeah, sugar
very
cookie. It does
soft.
look like a sugar cookie,
Mhm.
doesn't it?
It's very soft.
Very soft. And I have another My Big Toe needle minder on there. But yeah,
Just
I
like
love
all
this
the
little turkey
things.
guy. He's all
He's
fat and
adorable.
happy.
Mhm.
So
He's
I
adorable.
think that I'm going to get lots of turkeys done by Thanksgiving, but I think
you will.
I'm not going to get lots of turkeys done by Thanksgiving. But
You will. Knowing you,
Okay.
you will. So number 11 on my 12 by 12 is a nod to my Florida home. This was also from, I believe, the
Tiny Modernist.
Yeah, Tiny Modernist from the Jingle Ball.
Mhm.
And it's just a bunch of tropical scenes that I thought were adorable.
They are.
And I'm not sure how many of them I'll make, but I like
Which
them
is your
all.
favorite?
The favorite, of course, would be the flamingo.
Yeah. And then I love that palm tree.
Yeah.
My husband loves palm
Yeah,
trees, so
I just thought they were all kind of darn cute. So.
maybe I'll have to stitch one of these just because
right.
you're my dear friend,
From
and
Florida, I'll stitch you them.
this is one of my favorite places. So, all right, my number 11. We're almost done.
We are.
Okay, we got this fabric in at the shop, and it is so stinking cute. I fell in love. It's Teresa Kogut fabric with all the scarecrows and the acorns, and I went nuts over this fabric. And I caused a lot of other people to go nuts over this fabric that came in the shop. Well, lo and behold, there is a cross-stitch pattern called October's,
Just like them.
and it's just like the fabric. And it says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers." And our friend Lindsay Ostrom,
It's her favorite
she
thing.
loves that saying. So I'm
Mhm.
like, it's perfect.
It's
But then
perfect.
I started it last night, and I'm like, holy cow. It didn't look like there was that much stitching on it. There's a lot.
there's
Look
a
at
lot.
those pants.
I
have
know.
so much stitching. But
And the
I did get
sunflowers and
one
the
of the little
scarecrows.
scarecrows hats done. So
Oh.
that's what I finished. And I'm stitching this.
You know what? You just plug away.
Yeah, what am I stitching this on? Oh, and I have to show you something else with this really quick. This I'm stitching on 14 count tan color and cotton. I don't know where it's from. Sorry. But all the flosses, some of them are color and cotton and some of them are DMC. I did go to Color and Cotton and they helped me pick out some of these, and so I love the girls there. But I put it on this big paper clip. How cute is that? Of an acorn. And that is made, it's sewn by our friend
Michelle Zudima.
And Michelle lives here in Florida, and she has...
Not far from here, really.
No, and she has a daughter with special needs who actually was recently hospitalized for quite some time.
Yes, she was.
And even during the hurricanes, she was in the hospital, but she's doing really well.
Yeah.
Lovely. I love her so much. And she does a bunch of these things in a group called Handmade Holidays. So if you go on Facebook and go under Handmade Holidays, she had Christmas ones. She may even have some left over.
Seasonal ones.
Yeah.
She does all kinds.
It's on denim
really
and
cute. These paper clips.
And you can have it made into a
Just
pin
adorable.
or a hair clip, or you can have it put on this big
So
paper
clever.
clip. And I'm like, I'm hanging my floss on these because they're
adorable.
just adorable. So you can check out Handmade Holidays and look for Michelle Zudima's work and help support her. They were out of work for a long time while she was in the hospital. They had to be away from home, and she's a daddy's girl and didn't want her dad to be away, and so he missed a lot of work. So if you'd like to support Michelle, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, that would. It would.
All right.
Good human.
Good human.
And my final one, and my number 12 of 12 by 12, is a pattern that Kristi actually gifted me. I guess she thought of me because it has full of Florida stuff. It's called the Summer Tier, and I do keep a tier, a tier
On your
thing on
island.
my island, and I decorate it with themed stuff. So I thought, well, why not cross-stitch a picture of it? So there it is. And
Erin Elizabeth has a lot of these tier trays for all kinds of Christmas
how
and Halloween and fall, and
I'll have to get to know her better then.
yeah, I like her
And
things.
I just like everything on the tiers, everything about it that screams Florida, and
It does.
it's just really cute. So I'm going to start that one. I'm thinking tomorrow.
You think
Look
it's
at the
tomorrow?
little sandcastle. Isn't that precious?
And a margarita and a
I
pina
know.
colada. That's me right up there.
Yum.
I love me
And
some
of
pineapple
course,
coconut.
The flamingo.
Look at that. It's a little snow globe
Yeah.
with
It's
a
so cute.
beach
And
umbrella in
buckets
it.
with sand.
So cute.
It's very cute. I love it. Thank you.
All right. And finally,
Oh.
my number 12 is for little man.
Or you know who, Elliot.
Little Elliot. So
Elliot.
his daddy is a zoo
Zoo
fan. His
animals.
room is in Zoo Animals. And this is by the Trilogy. This is an old pattern. Heart and Hand.
Twisted Threads and Bent Creek.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, but what I do know is I love it. I love all the
Copyright
animals.
2008.
2008. So I got it on that stashing group.
Oh,
I saw it and I'm like, Elliot needs that.
he does.
He does. And his first birthday is at the end of this month. And so I really have a goal to finish this one by the end of the month. Yeah.
Wow, girl.
I think I can do it.
I think you can too.
So I'm working. While I'm here in Florida, I decided to work on the alligators.
Of course.
So I've
We
got
have
a
not
little
seen
bit of
it.
the border and a little bit of the alligator done, finished. It is on 14 count, another tan that I don't know where it came from, but yeah, and instead of, it says Zoo Animals right in the middle, I'm going to put Elliot.
Elliot, of course.
Yeah, so my goal is to have that done, finished for his birthday. We'll see.
Good.
So I think I'm taking this on the airplane
What do you think?
to sew.
Well, you've got a few hours.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
tomorrow. We
Too bad
fly
they
out
lay
tomorrow.
over.
Got a little bit of a layover, so, and then I did a little, because in here I also have his ornaments for upcoming years, because I'm doing a animal ornament
You already
every
have
year.
them planned out?
Yeah, they're right
For
here.
his
I'll
whole
show
life?
you. For most of his life, yeah. Look, this prairie schooler
Oh,
has
look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. And I think there's a number 2 to this. This is part
Oh man, that's
2
adorable.
of 2 by 2. So there's a part 1 with more animals. So
Aw.
plus I bought the meerkats from Blue Flower at the Jingle Ball, and that's going to be one. So yeah, I got it kind of all planned out. I do, but it has cute little animal fabric on the inside.
So cute.
I don't know, you
Thinks
can't
of
really see all that, but
She
anyway.
thinks of everything.
So there you are. There's our
There's
12
our
by
12
12.
by
We got
12.
big goals, people.
We do. Fingers
Big
crossed.
goals.
So,
You know what? You don't even have to cross your fingers.
No.
You'll get done what you can get done.
It'll
So,
be done. Mhm.
uh-huh.
And I'm going to work on it, and it's going to make me sit still.
So we want to thank you for joining us
Thank you.
on number 2. It's so good to have you here.
It is. Thank
We're
you.
having so much
We
fun.
are.
Like,
We
you have
really
totally
appreciate
helped
you.
us kind of make a dream happen.
It
right?
is. It really is.
We would love it if you could like,
Mhm.
follow,
and
and
share.
subscribe,
Subscribe.
comment,
Mhm. That would
all
be
the
really
things
great.
that would be helpful to us. You can see my stuff on Instagram. I am K_Heinz_designs_, but I spelled designs
Z.
with the Z. ESIGNZ. Daisy's done with us recording. She wants to be in the show. So that's my Instagram, and yours is?
S. Walden 4883 on Instagram.
And then on Facebook, we are
The happiest
Stitchers
on earth.
The Happiest Stitches on Earth.
Mhm.
And then also our email is
Yeah.
thehappieststitchesonearth@gmail.com.
We'll put
And
that
all that will be down below.
Mhm.
I don't think we're going to list all 24 of our charts
No.
and where they're from down here, but we did
No.
mention a couple vendors, and we'll put
Yeah.
their information, like for the
The
handmade
flowers.
holidays and all those things. And
That's how we're
Let's see.
learning about things too. We're watching other FlossTubes and
mhm.
we're learning, and we hope to be a resource for you to learn and others too about the different kinds of opportunities out there these days.
And what it
For
can be as a
cross-stitch.
stitcher. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have
It's
to be
just
a
fun.
nut about it. You can
No.
just do what you want
Just do what you
and
want,
enjoy.
what you want. Take it with you here and there.
Our next FlossTube won't happen
February.
until February, but
okay.
we will be posting things on our Facebook group between now and then. So if you miss us while we're not showing up here in your FlossTube, we're not going to be one of
Send
those
a note.
weekly girls.
Not yet.
Not yet, but our Facebook page will have content coming in, and my Instagram has content. We're working on getting this girl posting
Yeah,
more.
I'm not a poster, so I'm going to be
She's gonna get
learning
there.
to do more of that.
And it's so exciting, right?
It is.
So I think that's it for this
Yeah,
time.
it is. So,
So
thanks
hey,
for joining.
hey friends,
Yeah. Don't
don't
forget,
forget, floss daily. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Happy New Year.